It's a new year, and you know what that means.
Time to commit arson.
Computer, no, it's the other thing.
Another year without Smash reveals.
Smash Brothers really created some of the craziest hype in gaming for a bit, and without it, well, that hype is no more. So what do you do when you still want all that hype, but without Smash?
You fucking cope, look at that.
I've talked about this before. Platform fighters. They're often confused as Smash clones, and personally, that title clone just feels so wrong. These games are so much more, taking part in a genre and putting their own spin on it rather than fully copying it. Nintendo fans, eat your hearts out, because while Smash did popularize this genre, it's far from calling it their own. I mean, I would like to think you can put your own spin on things while still being original, but if not, I'm fine with still being called diet.
Does that mean you're healthier?
No, I think that means I gaslight people into thinking I'm healthier. It seems like after Smash Ultimate, companies decided to take a crack at this style with all their wonderful IPs. Multiversus is the best example of this because it's just a whole clusterfuck of random characters. Never in my life would I expected Shaggy Doo, Arya Stark, and Green Dog OC Do Not Steal would all be in one game, where you would beat the shit out of each other. I mean, with a roster like that, who won't they add?
Guys, I know who we need to add to the game next. People are gonna just love this guy.
Multiversus seems like they want to do more than just your average run-of-the-mill platform fighter. The whole main gimmick of the game is that you're on a team with another intellectual property, and you have to kill other intellectual properties on a different team to win. I really like this idea, as I've always been a fan of co-op games and committing mass genocide. You combine the two, and you have my money guaranteed. But the nice part about it is that Multiverse is free to play, and you can unlock the characters by actually playing the game? You're telling me that a free-to-play game is actually free to play and doesn't require me spending money to get the full enjoyment out of said game?
Precisely.
Then I guess I can finally die happy. Yeah, there are season passes, and you can buy in-game currency to buy what you like, but just having the option not to do so feels so refreshing. I'm willing to let the horrendous menus slide because of that. The game also feels way more beginner-friendly. You actually get to follow a tutorial when you first start the game, and overall, it's more floaty and animated. You can charge almost any attack, there's clear indications when you should switch up moves, and overall, I felt like I could hold my own, unlike in competitive Smash. No, it's cool. I didn't even need my self-esteem. Why do I keep dying? But you know, anyone with a large cast of characters can slap something like this together and call it a day. I mean, just look at me. Tom's Tournament Fighter was a huge hit. Sold 3, and 2.5 of those was me. But I think it's much more impressive when a developer makes a platform fighter with an all-original cast. But where would I even find something like that? The lack of well-known IPs in a genre like this makes it really hard to market and sell people on this type of game. It would take something like, I don't know, sponsoring a YouTuber to really get your name out there. What is that? While this part of the video is sponsored, all the opinions are mine and it's all written by me. Flash Party is a platform fighter developed by XD International, more so known for publishing indie games, but they have recently started getting into development. It's like how dad gets into a new hobby all of a sudden, but instead of washing the car when it's dirty, he builds a brand new one. There's a whole cast of characters with a variety of different personalities and movesets. It controls fairly well, and it's easy to pick up and play. If you're familiar with platform fighters, you'll feel right at home here. Lab mode has to be the best mode in the game. You can play as any character at max level and rack up moves to do one powerful attack. You can even parry in this game, and it's actually useful! Are you taking notes? You can level up your heroes and have a great level of customization. Finally, a game that makes defeating people look more pretty. The best part about it, it's free, baby, and you can unlock everything just by playing the game. Head to the link in my description if you want to support the channel, and if not, that's cool. I will find you in your sleep. Thanks again to Flash Party for sponsoring the video. I'm not used to doing all that. Rushdown Revolt is a game. Wait, we're gonna ignore what just happened? Yeah. This game is very interesting because I want to like it, but there's a lot about it that I just don't. It's like my children who I don't legally own. The mechanics are great, and once you find a character that really speaks to you, it's all great and you have a great time, but holy shit, getting to that point actually takes a bit. I hate when games ask me to create an account for their game. I already have an account that I used to buy the game. Why must I set up a whole new account just to play your game? I can log in as a guest, but then I'm not able to play it online or with friends. I will not stand for this. I demand to be able to play with all of my friends. And then after I log in, I had to sit through a whole tutorial to learn the game's mechanics. Now, this isn't bad, I just wish it was more optional. Multiversus didn't force me into a tutorial, I chose to do that shit. I couldn't find a way to get out of it once I found myself used to everything, and even when it was over, I saw a retry and nothing else leading me to a main menu or anything. It was kind of hidden, and I didn't like that.
And that concludes the tour of our orphanage. If you can please make your way this way so you can take the tour all over again. Yeah, but what if we don't want to take the tour again?
The menu in general is just weird to navigate. My controller didn't want to work, and overall, it was confusing to even start up a match. Wait, I have to unlock 1v1s? The game itself has interesting mechanics though. Instead of having a percentage, it's health-based, and your health determines how far you get knocked back. It doesn't change as much as you think it would, but having an actual health bar does make it so you think more defensively. These characters, however, are very weird. Imagine having a bag of candy, but not knowing which types are safe to eat. Not because they're poison or anything, it's just because, well, you didn't realize you were allergic to chocolate, and needless to say, I don't have that much time left to live. You really have to try and find a character that speaks with you, and that can be kind of hard. Most of the people I tried playing as were difficult to really get down. Moves didn't have much of an impact, and ranking up combos didn't feel too natural depending on the character. Any projectile you try to throw in this game moves in such an arc that it's just kind of hard to hit your opponent. Imagine a bullet going over where you were aiming instead of actually hitting it. But when you get a character that feels just right to play in your own little style, the game basically becomes second nature, and damn it, it's so good. It really is fun. I just wish every character was fun. Maybe I'm just stupid, but it's something that you really have to feel just for yourself. You know, sometimes I wish that every character could just be the same thing. Like, what if they were all raccoons? Sure, that's close enough. Ducks! I don't trust them, but give them a gun and I'll be okay with it. Duck Game was made by Adult Swim Games, and for something that seems like a whole throwaway joke, this is honestly a pretty good game. The goal, be the last duck standing. How you do so? Guns. Why are you a duck? I don't know. Why am I asking stupid questions? The game gets chaotic really fast, and don't worry, you have to platform around to dodge oncoming attack from your fellow ducks, but it's not like you have a health bar or anything. Usually it's just one shot and you're dead. You can get power-ups like shoes or helmets to help you evade attacks, but ultimately this is an offensive type game. Be a glass cannon and go ape shooting everyone to death. Or I mean, duck You go, because there's no apes in the, what, that was a stupid joke. My favorite feature? Yeah, you could just do that at will. It's the simple things in life. There's also a single player where you get to train with various obstacle courses and weapons, and overall, it's just a blast. The genre itself has opened itself up to many different kinds of styles, and it seems like more and more developers are trying to find what's new in the space rather than trying to copy Smash Brothers. It's kind of why I don't like the term Smash clone, because it feels really easy to throw that word around, and come on, it's not like every platformer is a Mario clone. Platform fighters is a genre that I like a lot. I feel it adds a lot more complexity to the fighting game genre, and overall, I'm excited to see where things are headed beyond this point. Just you wait, it's gonna be sick. And wait, I will. Sure, while I might not have Smash reveals anymore to hold me over, at least now I can wait for fully fledged games to play, like Shaq Fu!
Remember when they announced Byleth? I mean, everyone loved that.